not fail again! Hi, I'm Patrick Biel and welcome back to our Retro HGV Training series. The video is designed to help you pass your HGV test. And in this video, I want to show you and explain 5 most common fails on your HGV test. I've been teaching people for almost 20 years now, and I'm so sure about my training and teaching methods that I'm offering now pass guarantee. You can find the contact to me in the description of this video. Now let me take you onto the roads and show you the 5 most common fails for the HGV tests. Number 5, we're starting with move off safety. Very easy maneuver normally, but it very often goes really bad. And so the way to do it is just basically check your mirrors, indicate, check your blind spot and go when it's safe. But what actually is happening sometimes, the student is checking, keep on checking and waiting, and the car behind just start overtaking them, and then that's when they're moving off. So you both going in the same direction and you pushing the other car to stay in the wrong lane, which is no good. So something like, you can see the car from on behind, they're going around you. You should stop and wait, let them go and then go, but you actually pushing and then going anyway. So just be very careful when you're moving off and doing this moving off maneuver. Just gonna swing around at the roundabout all the way around and do a couple more stops to show you how to do it correctly, and maybe something out of ordinary happens as well that we can deal with, so you have an example what can happen as well on the test and why students gain themselves in trouble by doing this maneuver. So we're just going all the way around the roundabout, 4th exit through that. So nice and steady speed. You can see keeping the trailer nicely out of the roundabout, indicating off after the passing the last exit you're not going to, and off we go. So we're gonna pull up on the left in a safe place in a second, and we're gonna do the move off safety again. So pull up on the left in a safe place, just in here, after the bus stop. There you go, we stopped. Okay, move off when you're ready. So the best way to do it, because we've got blockers from ahead, we can just move off. And now we're indicating the student would hesitate, and the cars would start going around. They didn't, luckily now, but they might start going around, and that's when you stop your truck and let them go, and then you reassess situation and go again. It's 50 miles per hour now, so I'm going to try to build the speed as it's safe to do it. And we're going to go to another roundabout, turn around and come back on ourselves, so I'll show you that stop again. Nice. Overtake on that part of road. Very brave. And we've got a pedestrian walking, so straight away, foot on a brake. They are really close, and the car is passing. It looks like we're going to pass the car and a pedestrian at the same time. So just nice and slowly around them. There is no pavement, so just think about them, and they've got really uneven surface to step on, so just take extra care. So to the roundabout, we're gonna swing around all the way around, back on ourselves. It's gonna be a third exit from the roundabout. So checking my mirrors, indicating right. Just gonna show you how tight that comes actually when you're going around the roundabouts all the way around. And we're gonna use all the space with the cab, all the way, all the space. The roundabouts, they're not round normally, and you can see it just now. The trailer comes in and out, even though I'm keeping the steering pretty much the same way, because the roundabout is just, it's not the circle, it's obviously kind of oval. I'm just going to build up to 40 because it's still 40 at the moment. Again, same pedestrian, just going to keep an eye on them. And something big coming, well, the turning actually there, but I still slow down a little bit. And off we go now. Missing that pothole. Try to miss another pothole here, so don't go too close to the curb. Nice, beautiful. You can do a little bit faster than 40 here because you can see quite a lot. The idea is to make sure you can stop this in the distance that you can see. So again, we're going to pull up on the left in a safe place just after this bend. Checking your mirrors, indicating left, and pulling towards the curb. So you're going to be fairly close to the curb. Nice. Stopped here, handbrake, signal off, and we're waiting for another instruction. So another thing is going to be move off when you're ready. So you check your mirrors, you check the blind spot, and you indicate this car's coming around you. So you can't go with them. But look, the car over there is just waiting. So you start going. Just make sure if they start going, you stop and let them go. So just remember about that. And number 4, we've got this bad boy, Leighton Bazaar DVSA Test Center. Actually, junction observation, normally mistake here, going out of the gate and turning left. So that's the biggest problem here. I will show you now what I mean by this. So we're gonna go to the gate, and we're gonna turn left. So just out of the gate and left. So you position yourself slightly to the right and you turn in left. Okay, so slightly to the right and turn left. Now, it's either have to be clear from both sides, but what normally happens is that it's clear from one side and then another is not. Or like this one, the student is not taking the chance when they could take the chance. So just hesitating too much, and this is creating basically havoc around here. So you need to have both sides clear, okay? And what normally happens, like this side is there, is clear, and someone will just pull out. Oh God, I've made a mistake. Like this. I didn't mean to do that. Sorry. So they had to slow down or even stop for us. So it's not the way to do it. Number 3, introducing so proudly judgment meeting. So the line of cars on the left, and you need to either stop or you need to pull back in because you're so far out when you're going around them. So like on this occasion here, very often happens that the driver just goes very early over there, and then the car come in and they haven't got space to come back into behind the car. So always plan for the worst with these meeting situations. Always plan so you can stop and you can let others go, because this is your driving as a lorry driver. It's professional driving. You have to have that skill and you have to present that on your test. And here is another example of judgment meeting. Cars parked left and right. So again, just need to navigate so you don't stop anyone, you don't make anyone slow down for you. So like this, on this occasion, you can see far away the 4x4 coming, so it's enough for us to go out here and then come back in our lane. And again here, just see if you not gonna stop them, because if you go like this, so you're taking a lot of space and they had to move away. So you don't do that. You don't make anyone slow down or stop for you. So the best way to do it is just to stop before that line of cars, wait for your chance and then turn. And on this occasion the cars are parked on the other side of the road, so you can continue, you can keep going, keep on making progress. You can't go too fast, because this priority can be taken away from you. So always plan for the worst, but keep on going. If you stop over there and hesitate, the people will start basically going. Just going to turn around and go the other way. So I'm going to show you this meeting again. This roundabout might be really tricky, really tight. So I'm going to keep the cab all the way out and keep the cab all the way out, still out. You can see the trailer coming really close to the roundabout there, just missing the curb. Don't know how I did it. And coming off here, looking at the pedestrian crossing. There we go, we got the guy on the phone, but he didn't want to come. So no, we're not stopping, but we just anticipate that he might stop. So again, here, as you can see, the cars are coming. So I just indicate right, checking my mirrors, and I'm gonna wait for the chance. So you cannot go now, obviously, because you're gonna make them stop. But what you want to do, you want to start making progress. So after the van, it won't be possible, but you want to get if the gap is bigger between the cars, you just want to swing out and then come back in and keep on making progress. Okay, so you don't want to be stopped here again for like half an hour just waiting for the road to be completely clear, because it might not happen. So you want something like this and go out and then tuck yourself in here. Look at that, nice and close to the cars parked on the left. Keep on making progress, but keep on making effort as well. So these guys, they pull in on a curve, but they don't have to, because there's enough space for the cars to actually go. So it was enough space. They just decided to do what they did. Still fine for us to go. So when they move off, we can and stop, then we can accelerate and go a little bit faster. So coming back in, nice and steady, because it is very tight, and we've got, again, you can see the cars parked on the left, so nice and steady coming towards it. They're flashing, so we'll use that and we go. Okay, that was excellent, really kind of this driver. But normally you would stop over there, wait for the cars to go, and then get yourself going. Just remember, you want to keep on making progress, and also make effort. You know, just slow down if you're coming too close to these cars parked on the left. Whoopily-doo number 2, mirrors change direction. So again, not checking your mirrors when changing directions, being in the wrong lane, and not checking the mirrors, anything that is connected to this. And to give you an example, we're just turning left at this roundabout and following the signs for M1. So what would happen sometimes? The student following M1 or any signs on it, or any test route, we just look, oh, M1 is right at this roundabout, so I'm swinging to the right hand lane straight away, swinging to the right hand lane and turning right second exit, okay? And then he's going here. Clearly the lanes are marked differently, so M1 is in middle lane, so they go in here, and what's happening, they are in the wrong lane, and the problem is now that the trailer is bending. They want to go in a left hand lane, but the trailer is obstructing the view so badly, so they're pushing through to turn it, and that's the problem. Okay, so I just gone as this lane was saying to us. Again, back onto the mirrors and changing direction, following M1. Okay, so as from the previous one, you know that you don't want to go into the right hand lane, you want to stay in this lane and go. That will lead you to where you should be going. So reading the road markings, reading the signs, very, very important when doing this. Indicating left, turning left, building up the speed, and off we go. So we're going to follow the Houghton Ridges sign, which is going to be right on the next roundabout. So again, very often not checking that mirrors properly when changing the lane, it is a problem. So like for example, now we only can see where Houghton Ridges is a little bit further away, still can't see it properly. You can see Houghton Ridges now. So again, changing direction and checking your mirrors in good time is crucial here. turning right at this roundabout. It's a third exit. And again, sometimes happens that someone goes into the middle lane there. They just misreading the signs. So reading the signs again, that will help you to go where you want to go. And we're just going to indicate left and turn left. Keep an eye on these people, of course. Number one, my favorite, control steering. So hitting the curb when driving articulated lorry. And on this occasion, very difficult turn here in Houghton Ridges with the bell on the near side. So if you position yourself to the left, then very hard to do that. So you have to position yourself to the right. But again, you don't want to be all the way to the right, because that way you will leave enough space on the left to leave for the people to go in there. So you split the lanes, and then you can see it's pretty much they can't go in on the left. Okay, so we just look it to the right. There is another lane as well over there turning into our road, and at the beginning I just pull towards the roundabout and then swing it back in, keeping the cab off that lane to turn right into that road. And you can see how nicely, checking the pedestrian crossing as well, and how nicely that went around that curb. So if you position yourself correctly, then everything's gonna be as it should be. Okay, and it is doable, and you don't have to use that lane to turn into that road. Sometimes when it's extremely busy, it's so hard to do it with both sides clear. When the both sides are clear, that's obviously it's very easy to go. You just pull as much as you want forward and you turn left. You can block that lane there. But you want to have a good plan for any occasion, not just for when it's clear. Another example of control steering, driving along this kind of road like this, and there you go. Did you see? Just went on the curb. Okay, I'm gonna show you another one in a second. Just gonna turn around at this roundabout, make a U-turn and go for exit of it. So turning right, and this is infamous Checkers pub. So actually the bend when you're coming out of that is nothing. So you would be coming to the left, and then by the very end here, people would just go, because there's so much to the left, they would just clip the curb like this. What do you think? Did you enjoy it? Please press big thumb if you did. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and if you've got any questions, please comment and I will try to answer this as much as I can. Drive safe.